Hello and welcome to Citi News Daily here on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abu-Baidoo. Coming up in today's bulletin, some angry residents of Seconddan pour onto the streets demonstrating over the absence of a substantive traditional leader, and minority in parliament wants President Akufo-Addo to investigate what they claim is a breach of the procurement laws by the Buffer Stock Company. To the details of the stories now. Hundreds of residents within Seconddan in the western region today took to the streets in protest of the absence of a substantive chief to oversee traditional issues in the town. Seconddan has been without a substantive chief for the past 15 years, a situation the residents say has stalled development of the town. The residents tell Citi News Daily that all efforts to get the Western Regional House of Chiefs to address the issue has been unsuccessful. The Minister of Defence, Dominic Nitiwul, has justified the recent burning of some equipment in the northern region belonging to tipper truck drivers alleged to be illegal miners. According to him, the incident, which took place last week, was undertaken by a backup troop of Operation Vanguard, a move geared towards ending the menace of illegal mining. Responding to a statement from the Member of Parliament for Kumbungu, Ras Mubarak, the Defence Minister blamed the action of the soldiers on the recalcitrant behaviour of the illegal miners.
Their aim was to arrest the illegal miners, illegal sand winners, and prosecute them like they've been doing elsewhere. But each time, the people ran away and left the machines. They were operating illegally. They did not have a permit. So the military went there for the 5th time and decided that they were sending a very strong signal to anybody who decides that they will take the law into their own hands.
Away from that story, and the Bulk Oil Storage and Transportation Company Limited, BOST, has debunked allegations of wrongdoing leveled against it by the Executive Secretary of the Chamber of Petroleum Consumers, COPEC, Duncan Amoah. Mr. Duncan Amoah accused BOST of financial malfeasance in the sale of some 1.8 million barrels of oil, but at a press conference today, the head of trading at BOST, Albert Mante, denied the claims, describing them as baseless and born out of ignorance.
When the product came in, there was a credit period of 90 days. It's 3 months. So it means that March, April, May, the product should be settled. Decision that was made to sell the product to somewhere September. So it means that we couldn't pay for the product up to September because the product was locked because store had technical issue.
Let's go to Parliament now, where the minority has called on President Akufo-Addo to investigate an alleged breach of the public procurement laws by the National Food Buffer Stock Company. According to the minority, the Buffer Stock Company has been engaging in certain procurement procedures which are fundamentally alien to the Public Procurement Amendment Act of 2016, Act 914. Speaking to Citi News Daily, the ranking member on Parliament's Education Committee, Peter Nochukotoi, further demanded an immediate reversal of government's contract with the company on the supply of food to senior high schools.
We are calling on the president to direct whoever is responsible for investigation to be carried out. We have ministers responsible for the buffer stock and then the senior high school. We will call them to Parliament, maybe under urgent questions, to come and answer questions related to the issues and what they are doing to remedy the situation.
So the government has set aside some 2.7 million Ghana cedis to be used to subsidize this year's Hajj pilgrimage. This is in fulfillment of a promise made to the nation's Muslims by the government. According to the chairman of the Hajj board, Sheikh I.C. Quay, the government's move is aimed at maintaining last year's fee, although the Saudi Arabian government has increased the amount from 15,000 cedis to 19,500 cedis per head.
The actual fare should have been 19,500, but for the intervention and support of the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and able Vice President, the difference will be absorbed by the government.
And that's how we wrap up today's edition of Citi News Daily here on Citi TV. My name is Zoe Abu-Baidoo. For more news, do log on to citifmonline.com. Many thanks for watching.
Second Image International admissions in progress. Courses available include hairdressing, beauty therapy and fashion. Call us 10243 331 999. Evening and weekend classes are also available.